For me right now, life is about as bad as it could be. I seem to have been climbing the steepest mountain, clinging on to life through the most challenging of circumstances, when surviving at all was perhaps the greatest challenge of them all. For one of the first times in my life, there was just no hope. I was locked in a tomb of utter darkness, where the flame of my candle of hope just about flickered its last into the abyss of blackness. I never felt as lost or as alone in my entire history of existence. I was buried alive in hellish and unforgiving misery. It was an overcast, dark, and raining afternoon that I found myself driving through the countryside. The roads were slick and glistening with rainwater, and the fields had become dull beneath the heavy sheets of foreboding rain. The weather seemed to reflect my low spirit, dank, stagnant, and unrelenting. As I drove, not particularly caring whether I survived the whitewater car journey or not, my sorrow-filled eyes spotted envelopes of joy in a nearby field. Lambs frolicking and playfully dancing, happy to be alive despite the rain. I smiled. As I arrived in town, my misery pierced by a dart of spring, I saw a beautiful bouquet of pink blossom, blooming brightly like starshine against the midnight, boldly stating their right to life despite the gloom. Their colour smiled beamingly unto my heart. My heart smiled back. Further along the road, daffodils danced elegantly within the breeze, swaying as if friends in conversation. Their graceful design and vibrancy lit up my blackened soul, like the candle within the tomb returned to life, but now a bonfire of hope. Despite the gloom of the rain, the challenge of the wind, and the chill of the cold, life had sprung eternal. Lambs were born, flowers bloomed, life was ever new. Spring spoke unto my heart, thou shalt live again. And I believed it. In the deepest oceans where there is no light, no warmth, and utter darkness, the reflection of my heart, there is life flourishing with grace and with beauty, with dignity forging forwards, and with hope surviving. Between the ocean's waves, hope whispers. So long as there is spring, so long I shall have hope. Tend to each other with love, with kindness, and with compassion, and be hopeful, for there happiness will be found. And please remember, as I am reminded, hope blooms with the daffodils.